Before I show you guys the $1 million office, I want to show you the $1 million car. '09 Honda Accord, jacked up bumper, dented hood, 190,000 miles, tan interior, falling down headliner. That's right, $1 million ride right here. You're probably like, what the heck? It's all white walls, everything is not put together, and that's actually the point of this video. All right, I pulled out this old journal and I found this. I knew what was in it, but I actually just read through it and I'm pretty blown away by some of the stuff I see in there. And you may think, oh, that's not $1 million office, you know, when I show you the video of this, and I know the car's a joke and stuff, but at the end of the day, the point of this video is in here, I have written making $100,000 a year. And I put a date on it. And the funny thing is, by that date, I did it. But it wasn't like I just wrote it down and read it every day. It was that I started thinking about what I actually wanted. Now, when I started this journal, I was working part-time at Amazon and I was making $300 a weekend, and that involved working 2 10-hour shifts at night. So I would go in at like 3 o'clock and I would get off at 2 a.m. Saturday night into Sunday morning, and then Sunday night into Monday morning. And then I would wake up and have to go to a meeting at the gym, and then I would work all day at the gym on Monday. My daughter wasn't even a year old yet, and I wrote down in here, and it was Christmas Eve, and I said, I do not want to be here again. I do not want to be here next year. I don't want to be doing this stuff. And so as I wrote through this journal, like I see each one, right? And I see the progression, but the point here is I'm sitting in this office, and the reality is now in one sale commission, I make more than I did in an entire weekend of Amazon. So in one hour call, if I close that call, I can earn more than I made in an entire 20 hours of Amazon. Crazy change, right? And I want to expose people to this idea of what's out there. Like, I didn't know that what I'm doing now is possible. I didn't know that I could have something where I could, you know, work a certain amount of hours a week and earn what I do, set my own schedule. Now, I got there because of years of work, right? So it wasn't like I made it overnight, but I was simply on one path, and as I started getting more and more clear, I ended up on a better path. That's what this whole concept of how I coach is based on. It's how do you take these things in your head and then make them reality? And there's 2 parts of that. There's number 1, where do you want to be? But there's also like, where do you not want to be? There's what do we need to eliminate just as much as we need to add. And I think that's where most people get it wrong, is they see stuff on social media, they hear these stories of these people, and it's great to be inspired by other people, but we need to understand who we are, what's actually important to us, and what type of life we're trying to live. Because you may end up living my life and you would hate it. And that's the truth, is we're all different, man. We all want to do different things. We all want to be in different places. And to assume that we're just going to simply be like the other person and be happy is a false assumption. Your goals are not their goals. What drives you, what motivates you is not what drives them or motivates them. Like there's big pieces to this. And it's reflected in this journal. I went through different types of jobs. So like I did Amazon, I did handyman work, I did furniture refurbishing. So like I did custom furniture. I did all this stuff and I was miserable every time that I did it, right? Now the type of work I do, I really enjoy, and I'm like uniquely designed for it. It's not just that I do the work now, it's that I am doing things that I feel like I'm built for. Like it comes easily to me, it's difficult for most, and it feels almost unfair the type of result I can get from it. That's really what we're looking for in anybody's life, is where do those 3 things line up? How do you actually end up, you know, working and doing what you want to do? And it's not that every day is easy. Like I do sales. There's some days where like I don't close a single thing and I do a bunch of calls and I'm just frustrated, right? But then there's other days like yesterday that I just went 3 for 3 and it was an easy day. Overall though, a bad day now is like the most amazing day when I was working Amazon. Like those were rough days. I remember leaving right after my daughter woke up for a nap, and I'd be holding my daughter, she was a baby, and then I'd have to give her to my wife, and then I would leave, and I just would think, man, I'm missing so much of life right now. And then here we are, right? And the actual point of this video is to show you how incomplete the office is, because a lot of people think, oh, to make progress, it's got to be perfect. No, like it's this incremental thing. Like I've got like this light, I got that one, I've got a love seat coming, I've got these 2 pictures I need to mount on the wall when the love seat gets here, and you saw all the stuff on the floor. But it's through this process that you get here step by step. So wherever you are in life, I just want to encourage you, like, you're uniquely designed for something. There's something out there that you are built for. There's something out there that you're going to be uniquely made for. It's going to be easy for you. It's going to be difficult for most, and it's going to feel almost unfair how easy it is for you to get the result. That's how you know you're like lining up who you are and what you're doing. And it doesn't mean that every day you wake up and you feel like super energetic and maxed out on everything. It just means that you're wired for that stuff. And so the amount of effort it feels like is going to be less than if you're doing stuff that you're not wired for. Like I said, there was like times in here I was doing furniture remodeling, handyman work, and I used to like doing that stuff for fun when I was growing up. Dude, hated it after that. Like that ruined it for me because I was doing it for income, but like I'm just not, I can do the work, but I'm not designed for that type of work on an ongoing, reoccurring basis. Somebody is, dude. There's someone out there that's like designed for trade work, and you should do that. Like there's nothing wrong with that. There's great potential in that stuff. And any type of work you could do, there's great potential. But my bet is most of the time, if you're feeling frustrated in life, is because there's just some lack of alignment. And every time you try to make a change, you're just like trying to add more stuff or do more things rather than do the honest, deep work of who am I, what am I wired for, and what do I need to focus basically the rest of my life on developing, right? So that's why I'm here. I know I'm a communicator. Like this is the type of stuff, storytelling, communicating, and it's the early stages, man. Like I'll probably look back at this video and laugh in 2 years. And that's good because that's progress. Like look at my office. I'll probably be done in like a month or so really doing it, and I'll look back at this video and be like, man, that was bad. But the point of the video is not to wait till the office is perfect. The point of the video is to do the work. So I just want to encourage you guys, man, like I've got some crazy results that I've seen in here, and it's simply the process of what do you have, what are you doing, who are you today, and then who do you not want to be, what do you not want to be doing, what do you not want to have that you currently have. That process, that's kind of the way I walk people through stuff, is it reveals what is in your life that you need to get out, and it also starts to expose things that you may want or desire that you don't even really want or desire. They've been implanted, so you're wasting your energy on that. And then from that, we're gonna unearth, what you actually need to be pursuing. So thanks for listening, guys. I appreciate it. Like I said, here from the $1 Million Office, excited to see the changes as we go through time. I'll see you guys later.